Sam. It's Yosemite Sam.
I was just with that guy on the cruise. That's Yosemite.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam. The roughest, toughest He-Man, stuffest hombre has ever crossed the Rio Grande. And I ain't no mamby-pamby. Now all of you skunks, clear out of here.
Sam, we're just starting to do a show. I mean, you know what, Luke? Maybe he could help us out.
Any one of you lily-livered, bow-legged varmints care to slap leather with me? In case any of you get any ideas, you better know who you're dealing with. I'm the hootin'est, tootin'est, shootin'est.
Oh, shut up, you. Hey, maybe he could help us. Being Easter, he could help us hunt the Easter bunny.
Yeah, that bastard owes us some rabbits.
Rabbit? How do you get rabbits?
That bastard owes us some eggs.
A rabbit? A rabbit?
Oh, Sam, come on, can you please help us out?
No, never.
I tell you what, Sam, if you go, I know you're an expert with hunting, because your friend's Elmer Fudd. Look, if you help us bring back the Easter Bunny, we'll let you spend time kissing all these cute children.
I love babies. Show me babies. Lots of babies. Where's the babies?
Well, looks like we have a deal. Look, before we start recording, you know what? I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get up and get a drink.
Oh, no you don't. Get back in your seat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, you know what? Let's just start the intro song. Start the music. Get the drums out of there.
Kick ass. Kick ass. Kick ass. Stop that music, you crazy rockin' varmint rabbit. Shut up.
Sorry, Sam. We didn't mean it. Yeah.
Hey, look, shouldn't you be going hunting that fucking Easter bunny by now? You piss off, Sam, and go bloody hunt some.
I can't even really see you're that short.
You go take your mustache and go hunt some. Well, people,
Don't spill any pastry.
what? Our partnership is off.
Yeah. Why?
Why'd you bring him back from your cruise?
I did. He's an Australian.
Well,
With a very strange Australian accent.
well, this is a very strange Easter show already. I mean, the idea of Yosemite Sam hunting the Easter bunny.
He's just fucking strange. He's just strange. The thought of a guy dying, coming back to life, and we associate it with eggs and chocolate eggs and a rabbit. That doesn't seem strange to you.
Perfectly normal. That makes perfect sense.
I think the whole
12 apostles watched him be brutally tortured and murdered and just left him there.
and just said, "I feel like some chocolate eggs."
All the blood was dripping down. Oh, it's not chocolate. God went, great idea.
And that's what they said, "I'm going to introduce the caramellos."
He's like, you're far away, you've forsaken me. Too busy making these fucking chocolates. Shit, you right,
Sorry, Jesus, but here's a rabbit. Sorry, Jesus.
I just see this egg.
No, it wasn't blood. It was just him being splattered by the shit inside the chocolate.
Yosemite Sam is gone, man. Shut up.
I was thinking, remember that episode of Muppet Babies where animals in there? Easter egg! Oh, Easter egg! And he's chucking Easter eggs around.
He's making it make the colour for Bunsen.
That's true. He chucked an Easter egg at Jesus.
Oh, great. Jesus eats animal.
Why have you forsaken Muppet Babies?
What's they never coming out on DVD?
That's right. That's connected. His Muppet Babies has never come out on DVD.
That's right. Jesus died for our sins so we could get Muppet Babies on DVD.
Out on DVD. You happy, Jim Henson? That's why Jim Henson died too.
And Brian. They're all killing because I didn't get the rights. Because Disney's killing them all.
Yeah. And
they put Star Wars.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, there's part of the reason why they haven't released Muppet Babies.
They don't give a shit about the prequel and the sequels. They don't care about episode 7, 8, 9.
They spent $4 billion to get the Muppet Babies on DVD.
With the greatest intro of all time.
What? But
that's what Jesus was singing on the cross.
Muppet
Babies! Getting whipped. We're singing it in Hebrew.
He said, "Beaky, get me out of here!"
Have you ever heard the Muppet Babies sung in Hebrew?
What? No.
Neither have I, but
that was a version.
It would be awesome if it was. Hey, think of it. 12 apostles? How many Muppet Babies were there? Kermit, Miss Piggy, Rolf, Gonzo.
We'll say 12.
Fonzie. Fonzie.
We'll say Fonzie. Fonzo. The Fonz.
Did he play? Did he play the Fonz in one?
Yeah. Waka waka waka.
Hey. Watch me drop over the stairsing if I can room on a motorbike.
The only show that promotes bad comedians.
And a giant nanny. With no face.
With the same stockings. Time and time again.
Same clothing. She never changed at all.
And she's the one who's providing a healthy role.
I reckon she kidnapped all of them.
That's right. That's why they could never leave the nursery.
Yeah, and it was a man. There's no way a woman was that fucking tall.
Yeah.
It was Jesus. Jesus
Maybe God. It would be God.
As nanny.
God would be nanny.
Nanny's God.
Yeah. Because they couldn't.
She was useless.
Not only that, couldn't even leave the nursery to go to the toilet.
Boy, she fucking was terrible. Damn. Get back in your nursery.
That's Joseph Fritzl.
So she was sleeping with all these weird alien creatures and bears and frogs.
That's how you got Gonzo and fucking and Miss Piggy. Ooh.
So the lunatic. If you don't know who that Brian Joseph
Fritzl.
He was a guy who slept with his children and had offspring that now look like Gonzo.
That's right. And it was in Muppet Babies.
We ain't going to hell.
And Jesus knew about this. So that's why he died.
That was the Last Supper. That's what he was talking about. And it was sort of betrayed him.
Who's the idiot here that slept with all the Muppet Babies? That's what he said.
Yeah, see, Leonardo DiCaprio and Da Vinci, whoever painted the Last Supper bullshit. Yeah, they were all actually Muppet Babies originally. So the Vatican told, no, that just looks stupid.
I am not going to have a pig at the Last Supper.
Why is Jesus a frog?
And the two old guys, they were he's lucky to be getting any sex.
They were just sending him to death. We're going to be crucified. We'll be hanging around on time.
At least I got somewhere on time.
How awesome character. How the hell have we linked them up?
Jesus is crucifixion.
The new sequel, Jesus Most Wanted. Out in cinemas now.
Those were his last words. Jesus' last words. Are you right, Camilla?
Gonzo's chicken. No one's ever fucking clue what
Gonzo's chicken. That's what Jesus' last words. Worrying about the status of his chicken.
Yeah, because that's what he was eating at the Last Supper. Chicken.
That's why I was wondering if it was all right. That's what he's looking down at. Jesus, I hope this wasn't Camilla.
Well, he should say his own name. Jesus.
I wonder if Jesus actually did that.
That's why he
said Jesus.
That's why he resurrected. That's why he pulled the boulder out of the way, thinking Muppet Babies.
It makes it sound like Ray of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's where he was. That's where Jesus was actually buried. At Ray of the Lost Ark. He set all those traps up.
I saw a really good Robot Chicken sketch with that once, where they're actually trying to sell. No, they're trying to sell the tomb that Indy goes in at the start of Ray of the Lost Ark. And I was like, look, it's all right. Like, you got what's this trapdoor doing here? Oh, it's useful. It's like fucking like all those spikes and shit. Yeah, see, that's like it'll get to a point. You know how people tap movies apart? We're no different. But they'll get to a point where
we do it for bad,
where people will turn around and go, I wonder if they pay tax on that thing. Like people will want total realism.
Yeah, well, who made a giant ball that round? Seriously, who gives a shit? It's cool.
Just have a little gold statue in there, which is not dusty at all.
Like, all right, push this boulder up this giant hill. I reckon it was like it was gold bowling alley.
I reckon it was like Fat Albert or someone. You could just get everyone around to do it while he did nothing. That's
all we ever did in the show. He didn't do any work.
I've actually seen Fat Albert. I've only ever heard the song.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I've heard him do stand-up for Fat. Funnily enough, I like Bill Cosby's stand-up until he brings Fat Albert into it. And I'm like, oh, for Christ's sake.
Fat Albert no one wants to be fat.
No one wants to be called Albert either. Like, what does Easter mean to you?
The Muppet Babies. The Muppet Babies, definitely. I mean, Jesus died because of the release of... They never will get a release of Muppet Babies on DVD.
Yeah.
This was his plan all along.
And
like,
for those,
like Hydra. Oh. Captain
How
America.
do you feel about all the Hail Hydra?
I don't get it.
I don't get the joke either. I'm like, well, I get it. I just don't think it's very funny.
It's like putting the line, "Why so serious?" on Kermit the Frog and talking to speaking. What's so funny about it?
I'm like, no, I think it's just like whenever people talk, it's Hail Hydra. I'm like, yeah,
So
they're talking. I get it.
What's funny about that?
I don't get it.
Makes no sense at all.
I don't get it. But I didn't get why so serious either. I think it's
Oh, that's so funny. Let's make memes, whatever the fuck you call it. No!
Why are they called memes? I
Alright.
thought it was like mini-me. Or
Maybe someone called Meme invented it.
it
was Meme!
But I just don't. I don't get it.
Just like Easter.
But I tell you something I do get. I watched X-Men First Class last week. That's a good movie. I'm just putting it out there.
What's that got to do with Easter?
It's a very Easterish movie.
Oh, yes. About mistreatment of people.
Yeah, mistreatment of people rising up, their powers rise, just like what Jesus.
If Jesus had power like Magneto, he wouldn't be dead.
And there is this sort of thing about
Maybe
Professor X being.
Maybe it was a mutant.
Professor X has to suffer for his sins, so he goes in the chair. Veil the murder! Get in the chair!
Into the chair.
The Rose Byrne's hot in that movie.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to argue with that. So is Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, but everyone thinks. I tell you what will be interesting with the new one will be just to see, since that movie, Michael Fassbender and Jennifer Lawrence have become two of the big, become actors. Now they've really taken off. So it'll be interesting to see in the. I was going to call it the second one. What do you fucking call these things now? I mean, it's like the new Star Trek. Is that Star Trek going to be Star Trek 13? Or Star Trek 3.
Star Trek, let's reboot the franchise.
Or Star Trek, look, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say Star Trek, look, let's flip.
Star Trek 3. Fucking ridiculous.
I don't think it'll open up.
You don't think there'll be a Star Trek?
No, of course there will be. But...
JJ will go, look, yeah, great, go, give me my doors, I'm too busy with my lightsaber.
Why would he even bother with fucking Star Trek now he's at Star Wars?
Because
he's going to direct the next Muppets. Sorry, Jesus. Jesus the Muppet.
Jesus and Fozzie. Finally together again.
And Fozzie, also known as Fonzie.
the Fonz, because the Fonz and Jesus, I could see them as a sort of a Rush Hour kind of combination.
Which one's Jackie Chan?
Or maybe Lethal Weapon. Jesus could have the mullet. And Fonzie could...
Danny Glover.
Hey, do it for this shit. Hey, Richie.
Don't get bad idea.
He keeps calling him Richie. Oh, my name's Jesus.
Jesus keeps dislocating his shoulder on the cross.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. And then when he gets put on the cross, just Bond's just telling him, "You're not dead till I tell you. You're not dead till I tell you. You got that? You're not dead till I tell you."
Put him on the cross. That Asian guy comes out shocking him. He would have no shit, man. No one could take that punishment.
That's right. I forgot about it.
Look at him, I'm gonna fucking kill all of you.
That kind of fits in with that South Park episode in a weird way.
Never made him Martin Riggs. Jesus God, he's toughened as much as Martin Riggs.
Jesus, drive your car right off the fucking road. You know?
I'm the man that changed your life, man.
Like, shit, you God.
drive your fucking donkey right off the fucking road.
That's right. That's right. Drive your apostles right off the fucking road.
Oh, Jesus. You know you're going to die on this cross? Take a bit of time.
That's right.
They put him in a straitjacket on the cross. You just see him come, when he pushes the boulder and comes back to life, you know, gets a donkey, ties it onto like the buildings in Jerusalem, and just pulling it down.
I couldn't imagine him wandering through.
Jesus, you crazy son of a bitch!
And Pontius Pilate goes, "Just get out of here," when he's got the cross. Careful, love.
No, isn't the fish tank. Anybody? Fucking Jesus freaks.
And before he's going to get crucified, we're going to get bloody on this one road.
But they take him out.
They think I'm dead. I'm a corpse.
That's when he comes back to life.
Wink.
Brilliant. She said, we got the edge, coachy. Who are you talking to? You're not dead. You got a holes in your head.
Why didn't they put it in Mary's stove? I couldn't see Jesus getting trapped on the toilet, though.
Jesus Martin Riggs. Does not fit at all. Just angry, aggressive son. Oh, God.
Go to hell, Jesus. Go you first.
Take you off the cross. Get that shit off my lawn.
Yeah, that's right.
Just see Mary hold him. I thought you're fucking dead, man. I'm not going to tie your up.
Talks to the apostles. Pull those things away. Those things will kill you. You son of
the executioners decapitated.
And that would make that captain guy who's always screaming to them, God.
Jesus smoking it.
And that could explain so much about what's happening with the world today. That's why I don't have an altar, because I know when to say I don't give a fuck.
That would be God.
That would explain everything about the world. And that's why he got all the no-smoking signs.
That's what he said to Satan. Because Satan was smoking in the offices. Yeah. Did you read that? Same thing as that. I don't give a fuck.
And he goes to Lucifer, "You used to be one of us, for Christ's sake."
Lucifer's name really is Jack Travis.
Yeah, that's right.
I made that connection, people. One hell of a tough angel.
One hell of a brutal. I've never seen brutal.
More reports of my lifetime on the fourth. So
You're in trouble. You got termites.
On the cross.
I'm going to stay in this cross for the next 50 years. I think we've done the joke before.
That's still a good one.
I can't remember the other captain dialogue. Most painful fucking day, mate.
Oh yeah, when he's got to promote.
When they're on the crowd, mate. When
Jesus coming back to life, yeah. This is the most painful fucking experience of my life. That's what Jesus actually said when he got off the cross.
Yeah. But that's what Easter means to us.
Yeah, it's just either Jesus is Martin Riggs or he's a part of the Muppets. Either way. We probably just insulted not only Muppet fans, but all religion fans.
That's right.
Oh. Fuck.
You're wearing a girl.
Jesus jumps off like, I want to tie him underwear.
Next time, Jesus, wait for the bomb squad.
Oh, God. I think we apologise to all religious people, but it's still hilarious. I just think Jesus trying to dislocate his shoulder. How'd you do it? Oh, when I was young, a football injury. I can always just pump it out now. And who lost the bet during that scene? Hank Schrader.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I keep getting confused between
Hank Schrader and Vasquez.
Yeah.
From what a combo.
But also bloody, the other guy from Drake is in Lethal Weapon 2 as well.
Oh, yeah. He's I never thought that them two together is two guys. Weird.
I'm not a god today, Riggs. They killed them both. Murder. I'm not a god today, Murder. They killed Rita. They killed them both.
Puts his badge away. But just tearing down a cross on it on his donkey.
I don't know where they lose the three wise men. Three wise men, one of them would have to be Leo.
Leo, for sure. Well, I don't know if you put Axel Foley's boss into that. There's no fucking Jesus in it. Yeah, complaining. Don't think Jesus makes my dick itch. No, piss me off today, Jesus. Not today.
That's what happened just the whole thing with when what's his name? The guy who betrayed him. What's his name? The disciple.
Oh, I can never remember his name.
Yeah, go down. I'm not going down alone.
This was not my cross.
You damn right it's not.
That's the guy who came and helped Jesus carry his cross. He's thinking, this is not my cross. I'm damn right that's Jesus. Damn right it's not your cross.
But yeah,
that's Easter for you people.
Yeah, have a good day. We got to apologise for the sound issues last week because they were.
It's just mics.
They were.
I need to get new technology.
They were. But yeah, I said this ages ago, and you didn't believe me. You were like, "No, that's perfectly fine."
Pay attention anyway.
And then somebody, a fan turned around and said, your sound's played up. Really? Oh, yeah,
I don't hear it. If you don't like it,
I had the weirdest question from a fan the other day. They said to me, "When are you doing a sequel show?" And I was like, "Do they mean what, another episode, or do they mean a spin-off?"
No, worth a kick in the ass.
I'm like, we've done a few sequels actually, like a couple. We've done as many sequels that have been Bond movies.
That's it. We do them when we wanted to. We have actually just done as many episodes as James Bond.
Is this 23?
This is 23.
Oh, okay.
That's sad.
But does that include the specials and shit? I don't think we've really counted.
No, not really.
I know. I think we labelled that.
I think it's 23 episodes too many.
When's bloody The New Darkness going up?
I don't even know they even recorded.
No, I don't know.
I don't know if they have today or not.
Is it finished?
No.
Are we the sequel to The Darkness?
It's just like darkness has been consumed by darkness.
But I didn't hear last week. I've got to confess I need to catch
He
up
was
on
too busy travelling around being Spider-Man.
Travelling around the world, promoting a movie he does not like or see or have anything to do with. But he's promoting it.
Because he's sucking up Raimi's dick. Those 3 films are brilliant. Yeah, okay.
Really? Does he really?
He loves those films.
Spider-Man?
Yes, he loves those 3 original films.
They're terrible.
Of course they're terrible, but they can get bad taste.
Like
You can't help it.
I don't, because we've been on that territory before, but I find anyone who loves comic books love those movies.
It's the Raimi effect.
Is it
Much
that,
as the
or is it
Nolan
that
effect, much as the Tarantino effect.
They were see, I've never read a Spider-Man comic, but I really didn't like the movies at all. I thought they were terrible movies. Just the script writing,
it's the characters.
Everything about
characters
it.
are disgraceful. It's terrible.
Just from what I understand, anyone who was into the cartoons or the comic loved them. Because I'd never really I wasn't into it. They sort of went over my head. I didn't see them.
Dr. Ock, I'm making a ball of fire.
That was the stupidest thing.
Tentacle
I raised
just
on about
with brains.
Spider-Man 2. There's so many. Is it Martin that didn't like it?
No, he didn't like it as much as the first one, or one of them. Yeah,
Spider-Man. I thought out of all of them, because we're about to see the new one tomorrow, no, Friday,
probably today when this show goes.
Yeah, more than likely. For me, out of that first trilogy, I thought the first one was probably the best, and that's like saying I prefer to fall down a bunch of stairs to getting my nuts bit off by a shark.
Which testicle do you want to be kicked in? You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's right. Look, because
the third one's so bad there is no testicle.
The third one's so bad there is no body. That's how bad the third one. And people defend that shit.
Oh, I know.
The third one was good.
Had its moments. Yep, the credits.
Let me tell you, I saw the second one. I didn't have any interest in seeing the first one, so I didn't even bother seeing it until it came out in DVD, and I saw it, and I was like, pretty fucking shoddy movie, but like at least it's entertaining.
I don't get
it's very childish to me.
That's
what I always like. It's like
it's really different to watching Power Rangers the movie.
Yeah,
to me that's what it's on that same level. And people because Power Rangers is stupid. I'm like, but Spider-Man is good. What's the difference?
Yeah, or people saying, Master of the Universe is a day. Towers above. But that's like fucking saying, it's like say,
He-Man had Gwildor.
Yeah, but even, take the bad guys. Take the
Skeletor,
Shadow, Green Goblin. I mean, it's not even close. But
not even Evil.
But even okay, let's go through the characters in that original trilogy. Aunt May. Pathetic. Just pathetic.
How dare
he hits up Doc Ock with an umbrella.
You're not Superman, you know.
Superman. Oh, I believe there's a hero in all of us.
Every quote of hers
is just like fucking Obi-Wan, like this Obi-Wan.
Don't you dare compare it.
That's what they're trying to do with her, and it's just so, like you said, they even say it in that movie, when you saw her, you said, are you an angel? They said something like that.
Yeah.
And
what shits me is because CJ and all them put shit on the new Peter Parker with Aunt May's relationship. The reason I like the reason I like that there is conflict. There needs to be
At
conflict.
least there's something.
Yeah, there's other ones
There's
just
something.
just
at
let me
least.
lecture you with
I'm not
everything
saying
you
the
do.
new one's great. I don't think the
No.
new one's that. But I tell you what, it like as a movie, like as if people can stand away from the comics and all that, it like because I've never read any of that shit. As a movie, I wasn't like, oh my god, this is bullshit.
Yes.
Which is what I was having.
And Emma Stone versus Kristen Dunst. I'm like,
Fucked every single penis in there, including I think Uncle Ben.
well, he was dead.
That's right. Including I think that guy who robbed him. That's probably why he robbed him. Do you have a condom?
Sex with
I think even Macho Man Randy Savage had sex with her just before wrestling
It
Peter.
would never surprised me.
Because she dumps that guy at the altar in the
Yeah,
second one.
bitch.
Reasonable guy. And we're supposed to root for it?
That's the point.
Like,
And by the next movie, I don't like you as Spider-Man. You knew what you were getting into.
you mean Spider-Man 3?
Yeah. So by the end of the second, go get him, Tiger. I don't like you being Spider-Man.
But it,
Fucking bitch! You just fucking left the guy older for this.
And
You know what I'm doing?
dated a space guy. In the first one, she had like 5 boyfriends. Second one, she
you had
had
the
like...
school, you had Harry, you had Peter by the end of it. She probably still
that
was Harry's
good.
dad.
And that was complete... You talk about a forced love story.
Oh.
She hadn't even known he was living next door. Like, and all of a sudden, I've always loved you, Peter, at the end. Bullshit movie. Just a terrible, terrible movie.
And that's Easter for you.
But the new one, forgetting that, I mean, I could go on Spider-Man 2 for all the rave on about it being as good as Dark Knight or whatever. I could tear that movie to bits
Every movie
right
has
now.
flaws.
But
even Dark Knight has its flaws.
I
It's
know,
not a
but this
perfection
isn't
film.
flaws. These are just like a lot of my things about Dark Knight are nitpicks.
Yeah.
Whatever I've got about the Dark Knight, it's still a good story.
What annoys me is Star Wars prequels. Hate them all you want, that's fine. You cannot sell me, like, that writing is identical to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Identical.
Well, the dialogue is just as
cheesiness, it's just that shit. Don't you fucking
But
say
don't
it.
forget, a lot of people, I don't know,
But
sort
one's
of grew
worshipped, one's not.
up with Spider-Man. Whereas...
They didn't grow up with Star Wars.
And that's the first phase of Spider-Man as a movie, right? So that would have been the first time they saw that universe brought up like that. It's sort of like, I suppose, the way people are with Christopher Reeve. The way people were brought up with that.
But he's still the best Superman.
Oh yeah, I know.
I mean, that's not even just being, you grew up with him. No, it's just judging the way you portrayed the character.
No,
And the way the character was written.
I mean, the thing about I don't get how people complain about the new Spider-Man being whiny, right? But Tobey Maguire, like, all he did was cry and be a bitch, like in those movies. And I'm sitting there watching it, I'm like, but he's always whining through this too.
No, he becomes emo.
Like, yeah, and that's not about the new guy being emo. He's dancing around and bloody, like, just angry because he can't get his girlfriend. That is my biggest
Give
thing.
me some
with
cookies.
Spider-Man. Like, that's the thing I don't like the most.
But that's
is that
why nerds
I'm
like him. Nerds
why?
like him because they relate to him.
Because he can't get this hot girl.
Yes.
And all of a sudden she, like, just falls for him.
Nerds
Out of nowhere.
nerds relate to Spider-Man. Nerds want to be Batman.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the difference.
Oh, there isn't a comparison in terms of the character.
Every guy, any man in the world says that, that is bullshit. Everyone would love to be the billionaire fucking playboy vigilante that is a hero.
Well, for all the, bagging about the new X-Men, the X-Men, I thought that X-Men trilogy was much more, for me, just original, like, not so much 3, but, oh, Jesus, the first 2, not as comic book adaptations, but just as movies, my God, those felt like so much more mature than the Spider-Man.
But it is a more mature franchise anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw the new X-Men trailer, just came out then. And P1, I hate to disappoint you, but I think it looks fucking awesome. I hope it's going to be good. I mean, it could be disappointing, but to see Michael Fassbender with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine looked pretty cool. Like that.
I think where it worries me is the whole Quicksilver thing. But that's just
I don't know.
That's just the look of the character.
See, again, I haven't read the comics or anything. I saw the cartoon. Was he even in the cartoon, Quicksilver?
He probably appeared in it, but I honestly can't remember.
Because that's my only familiarity with it.
He appears in the newer ones they did. But
because I did see the cartoons in the 90s. That was, they were pretty cool.
That's where everyone got into X-Men. Right?
Should we discuss Game of Thrones?
Oh, without spoiling?
Without spoiling.
Because you haven't seen it.
Alright.
But you pieces of shit on your own.
Alright. I got on the net, on Facebook.
Fuck you, spoiled community.
On Monday. And it's one thing to be talking a little bit about it and they like big spoilers alert or something. That's fine. It's another thing to have what happens in the title of your heading on the description. I was so annoyed by it.
I am
so annoyed by it. I'm thinking of dropping out of that refugees still thing. Have you?
Fuck them.
Because every time I get on, there's shit like there's something about something being spoiled. Like, and
It's
I'm
just
like,
been posting shit.
I like. There's a lot of guys on Spill I like a lot, and I'm happy to speak to them like outside. But the ones who annoy me in that are the people I've never met or
That's
anything.
the point. They're the ones
It's
I
not
can
the
give it to
guys
that,
like all the nice guys that we all know.
God,
you know.
Corey Martin, can you see my best of list of
Yeah,
Corey?
Corey,
Don't give a shit.
Corey, what do you think of the best fish of 2012?
What do you think of, which nail was the best that Jesus nailed with?
Just right. What's your favourite hair on your testicles?
Corey would probably answer that question.
That's right. I was annoyed. I was really. And people were like, I can't remember, somebody, one of the admin people, quite properly said, let's not overreact about this.
No, let's not overreact.
But it's happened a couple of times now. It's not like just once, and...
I have had P1 ruined. Get ruined, you son of a bitch, you ruined, bloody
Oh, no, hold on, that was an accident. That was an accident.
No excuse. Don't
We didn't have it in the heading.
He liked to praise.
Guess what happens in Game of Thrones?
No, that was Walking Dead.
Oh,
That was Walking Dead. Game of Thrones, you saved me. You sent me text, do not get on Facebook.
Yeah, I said don't.
Right out! Threw my laptop out the window,
Get on
set on
Facebook.
fire.
And I...
And this is not like a little spoiler.
Yeah, not just...
Anyone who's seen the show knows
that,
exactly what we're talking about.
Okay, now the argument is... This is the argument, and that is people should avoid Facebook to avoid spoilers. Here's my argument for that. So you're saying Facebook's sort of become a way of life now to communicate with people and all that. You're telling me people for 2 or 3 days can't just have infinite, like, even if they want to have a discussion, like, between people or something, fine. It's your own sort of fault if you go looking for it. But if it's just there on the notifications page, as you get on, it's totally different. Avoid Facebook. Fuck off with that shit. It's
You
just,
should have to
people
avoid...
people should be able to get on the net and stuff without...
It'd be like me trying... Air Malaysia plane crash. Oh, I don't want to know what happens. I'm avoiding the news, TV,
it's the same. But
it's a part of life.
it's like I said, I think I said to co-host or something, because he said something about, one just was a funny photo, the Lord of the Rings photo, one doesn't which I thought was funny, and I'm like, but you don't put spoilers in the headings. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I don't get on there. Look, I love Planet of the Apes. I thought everyone would know that heading, but I don't go onto Facebook, whack that title, that what happens in the end of the movie, on the heading, and that shit happened 50 years ago. So
you realise Norman Bates was actually the killer.
You don't whack that in the heading. It's sorry, I'm getting on my high horse.
It is bullshit. It's a
Yosemite would have taken care of it.
If I had seen that, I would have found that motherfucker. I would have travelled to America and done what happened in that show to him. Without even spoiling it. It was disgrace. You do not do that.
Yeah, I know.
People who have read the books. I've got people.
I hate that fucking argument.
I've got people that work with me. They've read the books. They know all the shit that happens, and they never tell you.
But the shit, like, that's what the argument some people had. Oh, well, you should have read the books. Oh, so it's like, because I thought of, so that's like, when Lord of the Rings was coming out, everyone should have said, oh, well, this is what happens to Gollum. Well, you should have read the books. That's just fucking stupid logic I've ever heard. Like, there's how many movies and shows are based on books? Thousands.
That's the point. There are time gaps. It's like when Breaking Bad for season 4.
Luckily, that didn't get spoiled for me.
It did with Corey.
Didn't?
Because I even sent him a message about it. There was a gap between, I think, a couple of days between those. Season 5, no, it was hour per hour, identical when they aired. Season 4 wasn't.
Oh, right.
And when he was like, "You bastard."
I
remember that shit. There is a gap between people seeing things.
Yeah, around the world.
Can't watch them.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just, we don't even get Netflix or any of that
No,
shit.
we didn't get it. Just download Netflix. Yep, I'll try that. Oh, wait. Your country is not allowed to have this shit.
Yeah. And they get rid of Netflix, didn't they hear?
No, I don't care. It doesn't affect us.
Yeah, I was going to say they got rid of it for us before it existed. It was my birthday on the weekend.
It was, actually.
And you know what I had? People singing footy songs. And what? We had at my birthday the Bavarian Beer Cafe, which was good because I was able to sit in there and just say, I could do the European thing. Back when I was in Germany, back at like speaking like an old time European, like, oh, this isn't like it wasn't back in my day in Germany 2 weeks ago. So we say goodbye to Germany. They had chili schnapps. This is a chili
Sounds like a spicy vagina.
Yeah, that's right.
Chili snaps.
Oh yes, have it. But there was a football game nearby, and this was in Parramatta. And Parramatta are a football team who haven't been winning lately.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
they win the bottom of the ladder every year.
Unfortunately, they won this day and decided to come in. And unfortunately, a couple of them were friends of mine invited to the birthday, standing up on the table, singing the song.
Well, this is a team. They celebrate when they win a game because they can't win anything else.
We've done. Oh, they're looking okay this year. Actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Which is this? Yeah, I know. Which is the sad part.
Yeah, Jesus is also looking okay at the moment.
That's right. He was looking good. He was looking little Muppet Baby.
If you're forsaken.
That's right. But it was a good time, but
good time, but fair.
But yeah, I had a lot to. It was the first time Adalia saw me really, really drunk.
So you Gareth Evans,
like really gone. Like you
could be worse. You could be Barry Farrell.
The people today in New South Wales.
Get this: our leader of our state, which is I don't know, like probably governors and shit in America,
resigned over a bottle of wine.
because why? It was a present. What the fuck's it got to do with you running your state? I don't get it.
Oh, is it corruption sort of? Corruption. I haven't actually paid.
God forbid politicians have sex and affairs or given a bottle of wine.
I tell you, I drank some wine. Quit. Yeah. It was no time for wine in this political business. No time.
He was given the wine by the guy from Clockwork Orange.
I was thinking that. Try the wine. Leave politics.
And he had David Prowse carry him out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And when he was at the corruption inquiry, he did that look, you know,
leaned over his wheelchair. And he saw the letter was given out.
And as he left the press conference after resigning, I'm singing in the rain. Yeah, but that's no shit. When am I making that? He honestly
resigned over a bottle of wine.
Resigned over a $3,000 bottle of wine. But still, somebody actually already drew like the real winner of the day, and somebody drew an image of the bottle of wine on the Game of Thrones.
Oh, well, the thing is like he resigned because of a bottle of wine because he denied. There was a letter he sent saying thank you for this bottle of wine, which came up in the corruption thing. It was like. And his argument is, I can't remember getting that bottle. So you sent a letter.
You sent the bottle of wine. It was like $3,000 worth.
Doc Brown, you wrote me a letter.
You gave me this wine.
Why didn't he just say, oh yeah, I did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fair.
I've got to quit my job.
That's what Doc should have done. No, we've got to quit building a time machine. Obviously can't remember it.
You can't remember building this machine.
And when I woke up, I built this.
When I woke up, I found this bottle. I thought it was some flux capacitor. I thought, what the hell?
I tell you, the other day, did I tell you, I got beaten up? What? Yeah, I got beaten up the other day.
What did Dolly do?
She started it. When I woke up, I went to say, Dahlia sleeps in more than me in the morning. I get to bed, this is how my poor body. Get to sleep about 12, wake up about 6:30.
That's 6 hours.
Yeah, but I need more. and I'm in the shower. Anyway, I go to kiss her goodbye, do the last husband thing. Boom! Elbow into the chin.
It was more like Randy Savage.
I was like, I'm Jack Napier after getting shot. You know,
in vaudeville back.
Then Commissioner Gordon was at the
Oh my God.
Commissioner Gordon was just outside in my car. God damn it, we had him.
Hold it right there.
Who is this woman? Oh, Luke's wife. Before that,
You can lean on it.
and how did, yeah, that's right. And how did he leave to go to work? Suicide.
How do we always...
Oh, I don't know if people are going to know that.
No.
This
is the original Batman movie.
Yeah, but yeah, 89. No, there was a version before Christian Bale existed. No, and this is no shit.
Before the groaning existed.
This is no shit. Before the end of the day, the same day, I mean, she elbowed me accidentally. She did smile a bit after. But after that, we went to I went to work.
Yeah, what you mean?
And naturally, take a guess where the next assault happened. In the toilet. where else would say? I walk in. This is no shit. I walk in, and first door, okay, you got to walk through 2 doors. Second door, boom, kick to the face.
Was it Danny Glover kicking the door?
It was some guy stretching, like doing just, and I'm like, what did you do? He's like, oh, sorry, I'm just practicing my karate a little bit.
Miyagi?
Yeah, just normal white guy, very tall legs. I'm like,
what was that? Daniel when he kicks the goat?
The worst part was I couldn't go to the toilet. He was blocking the toilets, and it was just. And he went back to just kicking, stretching his legs out. I'm like, what are you doing?
It wasn't doing the silly walks or something.
That's what it looked like a bit, like just he's stretching.
That's bullshit. He was doing something when you walked in on him. He was, oh yeah, I was stretching.
What else would he be doing?
I don't want to think about what he was doing.
Stretching. I missed out on a couple of stories from my trip last week because it's all about me. Seems to be all about me this episode.
It's me.
What did you do on the weekend?
Worked.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my story.
Didn't I see you on Sunday? What was I doing? Oh, that's people. You should see the Joker figurine you got me. It was fucking awesome. I might insure it actually. I'm worried somebody's going to.
That's why I elbowed you.
This is my Joker. Yeah, but what was I talking about?
I don't know.
When we were away. That was one thing I didn't tell you is the dining, the way the restaurants on the boat. There was one restaurant at one end of the boat.
How big was this boat?
Well, had 2 floors.
Just floors, nothing else.
Yeah, the couple of rooms. They had one restaurant at the far end of the boat, which was just a regular restaurant, where the guy serving us looked like Seth MacFarlane. The maitre d', sorry, looked like Seth MacFarlane. So I'd walk in there, and he'd be like, "Good evening." I can't do Stewie's. Yes. Want some food? I can't do Stewie's voice. This is going to end really badly.
It could be. What about Peter?
No. I said to him, "Look, I wouldn't mind some food." Giggity.
Isn't he Quagmire as well?
Yeah, he's Quagmire. Yeah, he's Quagmire. He's half the fucking voices in the show. Yeah. But at the other restaurant at the other side, that was kind of like the toppy restaurant, the rich restaurant, even though we didn't spend money. It was like, but the where you actually watch them make you food, right? But the funny part was when you went in, you could only go in there once. They didn't really give you a menu. What would happen was when you went in there and sat down, the head chef would come out and he'd explain what he was going to do. I'm going to cook the fish. Not going to be any normal fish. No, going to be battered. A little bit of olive. A little bit of. I'm just fucking hungry.
He gets his fishing rod out. Well, time to get the fish.
He spent 10 minutes just telling you about this fucking what he was going to do. I'm like, that is 10 minutes he wasted on my meal.
He was a customer. So what? By the time he started cooking, it was probably midnight.
Oh, I'd love to think, because I said to Adalia, I said, well, first of all, I made the joke. All right, when I get home, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to come in every Saturday. I'm going to cook your toast. There's not going to be any normal toast. No, I'm going to turn it up to 2.5.
I want to go to the shops, get the bread. Not brown bread, white bread.
No. and it's going to be the toast spread. It can't be a normal sandwich.
No, I'm going to go to the extreme. I'm going to get the dough. I'm going to bake it myself. I'm going to get 4 in the morning.
Well, I want
1 in the morning. Stop baking.
That's right. It's not going to be. I'm going to put fish on it. It's not any normal fish. Oh no.
Then there's a choice of butter, margarine, or stream butter.
So I'd love to think this guy does this. Not when
he's having sex.
I'm going to put my penis in. But it's not going to be. It's not a small penis. Oh no. It's a big. It's a rather large penis.
I'm going to start with foreplay.
That's right. I'm going to suck your breast. Be very nice. I'm going to put some butter in your vagina. Lick it out.
Then he's like, "That's actually not your wife, sir."
That's right. That's right. And then Charlton has to come out. Oh yes.
What's the sex? Oh yeah.
Gonna put that dick up my ass. Oh yes.
We need to get that quote.
But the yes, I could imagine or just go with what I'm going to do a shit. Don't mean normal shit. No. I intend to do at least 3 number 2s.
Right, and then I'm going to take 3 sheets of paper, 3, and fold them into one.
It'd be awesome if he was just sitting there in the toilet and there's other toilets and he's talking to himself as he's doing it.
That's right, picture though. Everything just talks to himself.
That's right. All right. It's coming out now. It's going to be something.
Oh wait, no, it's sloppy.
It's going to be amazing. It's a medium rare.
It's underdone.
That's right. That's right. And for dessert, a little bit of diarrhea.
He's disappointed. I do apologise. That was undone. Unjust. My humble
If you come back tomorrow, we'll do it again.
See you next year.
But that's what it was. Seriously, no shit. Like, he spent 10 minutes just telling me about what he was going to do. And then you'd spend hours waiting for him to do it. Like, he could have put, and it was one of those, like, don't me wrong, the food was good. The food was good. It was one of those restaurants. You get a ginormous plate, a little bit of food. And I'm like, you spent all that time telling us what you were going to do.
But he doesn't explain to you. By then he'd have fucking nothing left.
It was, you should have said, right, what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this little bit of food, this gigantic plate, going to look really fucking small.
He actually gets the fish while it's still alive, and he's talking to the fish as well. I'm going to have to chop your head off first, and then slowly gut you. Just fucking kill me!
And then I'm going to put some fried sauce. The fish is flapping his ass about.
It jumps on the bloody hatchet itself.
The fish leaves. Goes back swimming. That's why it took so long.
Fish cooks itself.
I'm getting fucking bored here.
Jumps out on its own plate.
The fish just turns around and goes, look, I got a place to do it.
Got a place to do it. Luke's died here now.
I've got a chest burster. Keep going.
Luke's actually dying at the moment because he's thinking about his fish.
No, I'm thinking I'm going to have to drive home soon. After here. In fact, I might call a Dali before I leave here tonight. I'm going to drive home now.
You drive. I'm going to put the car keys in the hole. I'm going to turn them.
But I'm not going to do a vicious turn. Oh no, just a half turn to get the car on.
And then I will put it in reverse before I put it into drive.
And the funny part was, it took 4 other people to stand around this guy as he was saying it.
Because he has to explain to them.
They could have been preparing the food.
but he has to explain to them first.
He was explaining to us, and they were just nodding their head. And then one of them said after he said it, sounds beautiful, doesn't it?
But having food would say having it now would be fucking beautiful. And tell me about it.
That's right. We just sat there like waiting for like. I'm like, by the time I eventually got sick, I said, "Look, I'm going back to Seth down the other restaurant." That
cruise just sounded weird.
It was great. Look, I'm joking about that, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't be. And when I left, you know what the bastard said as I left? Just to rub it in, he said, "You fool?" No, not really, because
2 fucking bites, no?
Not really, because, I expected more than just a couple of drops. It was one of those things where, they can spend all this time explaining it, but the food that comes out, it's like a couple of dollops of margarine. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those
2 bites and you're done.
Yeah, when I say chicken, I mean, fucking like a big block of chicken. It was like two wings. Two very small wings.
Like,
I was like, I could have gone down the charcoal chicken place across the road.
The Colonel to fucking deliver it.
I was like,
I could imagine the Colonel explaining it. This seven herbs.
These are my 12 herbs and spices, but I won't tell you.
None of you. I'm going to take that to my grave.
That's right. I'm going to be in my grave.
That's what it looks like in his grave. That photo of him, it's just in his grave. Just a big smile.
My friend Mickey reckons he would have been the most racist.
Who was the one who said that's the photo of him choking a black guy?
That's right, yeah. The photo of him smiling. He's probably got some black guy that he's joking that they've just blocked out, just taken his face from him. Yeah,
could have been.
I tell you, the other thing. I've only got two other stories from the cruise. Don't worry.
I was getting
there was. They decided to have. Now I went to the cruise in March, right? Which is obviously the time for Oktoberfest.
Oh.
What? Yeah, I know. Really? No, it's kind of strange, isn't it? I went to went to this small town, and it was late at night. We all had to go traipsing out. This was the only bad thing on the cruise. Like, the only bad thing. That was...
Besides Yosemite Sam.
No, that was funny. That shit was funny. We went traipsing out to this small town in the middle of fucking nowhere, and they decided to have Oktoberfest, right? When they say Oktoberfest, they set up a little tent.
Oh, their version of Oktoberfest.
Yeah, their version of Oktoberfest. You had one beer, yeah, and that's it. And they brought out a beer queen who looked like Sansa out of Game of Thrones. Now, I know a lot of guys are thinking... Yeah, that sounds all right. Yeah, what's wrong with that? But they promised us sausages. Oh. And I was standing, I'm like, oh, well, I really want to... And the other thing...
Did they explain how long it took to cook them?
The only thing... It was a bit of a ride there. Right, too. And when I turned up, the first thing, I'm like, darling, I really need to go to the toilet. What do these guys say? Toilets? Oh, we should have thought of that. What? How long have you been doing this? You give a bunch of old people and us beer and toilet. Oh, we didn't think about having toilets here. Good thinking. And so we had to use the bus toilet. There was no toilets or anything. It was like, oh, we didn't think of that. And of course, our tour director went off her rocker. She was not happy.
But she was just nuts.
She was like, people need to piss.
Good on her, though.
Yeah, and. Yeah, so I was sitting there and I was watching this beer queen, and they had fucking...
Beer queens, just see that.
Well, how? Because they didn't answer the question I want to answer. How do you become a beer queen?
Drink the most.
Is that what happens? And she was explaining, no shit, they've got this thing where, depending on what tide of your, the string around you, what do you call them? What that holds up the dress?
String!
Oh, well...
Corset?
Corset! Yeah. Depending where it's tied, depends on whether you're a virgin or not. So if you've got it tied a bit to the left, you're a virgin. If you got it in the middle, I could be getting this wrong. Yeah. And if you get it to the right, you've had a lot of guys. No shit. And on the back, if you've tied the back, you've lost a husband. Who thought of this rule? I'm like, I was sitting there.
They clearly think too much in Europe.
Who was sitting there one day going, what really matters is determining where we're going to tie this, because that's going to... It's around...
I only remember next time I put my undies on. Put one leg in first, and then make sure... Oh, fuck that.
That's right. If I've got one hole in the back, it means you've lost a husband.
It means you're a queer, or you take a lot of shit.
But yeah, it was the poxiest thing, and it was just, yeah, it just didn't have, by the time it was finished, everyone, I remember, I asked this really old lady.
It was finished with one beer, how long would it have taken?
Yeah, 20 minutes. No shit, 20 minutes. I would like to think Oktoberfest would last longer than 20 minutes.
I've just got this.
And the funny part is the guy running it said, now you make sure you all come back here. And we're like, righto.
Yeah, I'm going to pay $1,000 for a cruise to come back here for 20 minutes.
And see this beer queen. Yeah. It looks like a chick I can watch on Blu-ray for $20.
For 20 bucks, that's cheap.
Yeah, in Australia, the other thing we need to have a round on, you mark my fucking words, we'll do it, is about movie tickets. Jesus Christ. Jesus!
How much was Captain America to see?
Close to $30 each. 27.
Unbelievable.
I was, and
I could have been Captain America. I could have made myself
you can literally own the movie now.
Yes, you
Look at
can.
that. Like,
You actually can. You can buy it on
The
DVD.
excuse
And they
is-
wonder why we pirate
The
DVDs.
excuse is, it depends on the screen you see. This is not a IMAX screen either. We're talking like just a little bit bigger of a screen.
Yeah, it's just a
than
nice
normal
big
screen.
screen, yeah.
That boosts the price up from 19 or 20 to about 23. Then you whack in 3D. It's another $4 or $5. I'm like, I just want to see the fucking thing. You guys are trying to fight piracy, and this is your answer to
I
it?
had to pay for Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. Was he Captain America? Wasn't he? Julia Roberts.
No, Sundance Kid. Robert Redford.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere
Where the
wandered
fuck did
around
that come
Captain America.
He could have played that role.
As soon as,
Aren't you pretty woman?
As soon as Chris Evans comes in, the lift is up where we belong.
He carries him off.
He carries Chris Evans off. I'm going in the backseat of the car with a captain I love.
You know, I was in the Navy. You're a soldier.
That's right. That's right. Join me. Yeah.
That's how Captain America 3's going to end.
Richard Gere. And at the end, he comes down like he does in Pretty Woman. I know you've never said it, but he's standing there just trying to get him back on. Look, I love you. Look, Hydra. Look, I'm from Hydra, but I brought these flowers for you.
Some chocolates.
Yeah.
Well, my Captain America goes, I'm not a fucking prostitute, all right?
That's right. I might be a slut to America, but Jesus.
Would you have a copy of that Star Wars movie I've got on my list?
That's right, the list. And Rocky, and maybe Rocky too. Yeah,
You had a good list, though. Give Captain America that.
yeah. I reckon Disney might have forced a few
And
things.
top of that list was AC/DC.
Yeah,
Which was awesome.
which might be a connection to Iron Man.
Tony
I was
Stark.
thinking, yeah. But the final thing I saw, this will make you laugh, because I lost my shit when I saw it. I actually don't know if you know I've seen this. And that is, I saw the castle where Sean Connery was held.
From where?
It was actually King Richard. It was, and like in Germany, they're like, "Oh, King Richard lived there." I'm like, "Lived there?" I thought he was English. They're like, "No, it was held hostage."
The real King Richard?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery held hostage? I'm thinking,
Somebody, I didn't really retire. I've been here for years. I wanted to be in Indiana Jones 4.
Is this from Highlander or what?
It looked like that scenery actually, but it was they turned around the like, oh yeah, and I tell you what was devastating, because they said, Robin Hood must have rescued him. No, they had nothing to do with it. What, Robin Hood didn't pay for it? Yeah, because you know how he got out? Someone just paid a bit of money for him to get out.
Left the
Like,
game
really? There was no
big escape.
There was no, because he didn't come out and go, like,
But he got there just in time for the wedding.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, I shall speak.
No, that's what I said to him. When I heard I will allow this tour to proceed.
As long as you didn't do the bloody cartoon, bloody King Richard.
I was gonna say.
He's now an outlaw into it.
That's what I said to him, hey, that's not what happened to him. He got sent on some crazy crusade. Wah! Wah! Yeah, we're going over old jokes, I know. But like I'm like, well, what did Robin Hood have to do with it? She was like, nothing. Don't even think it was real. I'm like, you fucking bitch. You American? Like, she was American. I'm like, you come over to Germany telling us King Richard was there. Where's the proof? Like, where is it?
Where did he sign in one of the stones? King Richard was it?
I was gonna say, was Brian Bless there as well? Like,
I never got that in Robin Hood.
What?
Yeah, that guy, they killed my son. Right, I'll take him on myself.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do?
And
you have a castle.
And Duncan's,
people out.
And Duncan's excuse was not that there's Jesus, there could be a giant army. It's, look, there's a bit of a bad moon.
He rides out. Duncan shuts the gates right on him.
That's why they took his eyes out. We're like, well, clearly he's got no idea.
Clearly you're hopeless.
But King Richard. So I mean, it was sort of like, you suddenly realize that all the myths and all that might be bullshit. Like, you're like, oh, no, Robin Hood, next time they're going to say the Easter Bunny's not real. Speaking of which,
you could be. What the hell is going hunting that fucking Easter Bunny?
Sam, should we go look?
Yeah, let's go see what he's doing.
Now start crying 'cause I'm a-blowing you to smithereenies at the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Goodbye, Rabbit.
Well, I think that's it for the show. Sam, we have to own up to you, mate. Sorry, there is actually no such thing as Easter Bunny. We're just fucking with you.
Yeah, no, not just to be honest. For such a small guy, you're a fat bastard. So we've decided we're going to eat your chocolate eggs right here.
You double-crossers! I'm a-coming back, and I ain't coming back